Bizarre Brain Comics. Hello, my comic book friends, and welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. I am Gary, your host. This is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk a little bit about the characters and creators, and examine the stories and the art. And this time I'm going to do a haul video. Yesterday, I got an opportunity and went to the Brass Armadillo Antique Mall. And I wasn't there but a few minutes because I had a set amount I wanted to pay, which wasn't very much, and in just a few minutes I got some stuff and then left. So I'll show you what I picked up. And it should be some fun. Okay, I got a set of a 4-issue miniseries of Plastic Man from 1988, written by Phil Foglio, drawn by Hilary Barta, and it's fun. I remember when this came out, and I think I got one issue, I don't remember. At the, way back when they had, like in the late 70s and early 80s, when they had some regular Plastic Man comics running at that time, had its own title, and of course it was more humor oriented, and at that time I wasn't very interested in humor stuff. And then after the Crisis on Infinite Earths, and they were rebooting a lot of characters, and they had came out in '88, came out with this miniseries rebooting Plastic Man, and so now I can see the whole thing. I've recently got the graphic album reprinting a more contemporary reboot of Plastic Man. I think I like these better, and I enjoyed that book too. And I don't know because it's 4 issues. I don't know if these have they been reprinted in a as a graphic novel. I don't know. I don't care because I got these. I have so few Plastic Man, and in more recent years I've grown kind of fond of him and have more of an appreciation of him. Okay. Then I have from what year was this? I don't remember. 1993. At Millennium Comics, they had this is The Man from U.N.C.L.E., Part 1 of 2, The Birds of Prey Affair, and about that same time, I'm not sure whether it was Millennium or not, had another miniseries, and I just got one issue of Man from U.N.C.L.E. from that storyline, and I have one or two others from way back when Man from U.N.C.L.E. was actually on TV. I loved that show, and this is a great painted cover. I just love it, and the interior art is nice too. So, okay, then we have this was what from 73, Superboy number 194. Nick Cardy cover, and I remember this. I had this way back when, and I don't know whatever. I don't have this issue anymore. If it happens that I do, it would be now without a cover. But I remembered reading this, and I always loved mermaids, merman. I like the all this stuff. So with some really fine artwork written by Frank Robbins. And Leo Dorfman, written by Leo Dorfman, with Bob Brown and Murphy Anderson doing some spectacular artwork. Did a Superboy not too long ago. That one was written by Frank Robbins, and with these same artists on that. And that's one of my favorites. And this is another one of my favorites. Then we have, this is rough copy from Charlton Comics, and it fits right in with a lot of stuff that I've been doing lately. Ghostly Haunts, number 39, This is from what's, I want to say 75, 76, 74. And I don't know who did the cover. It has down here just the initials. And I was thinking Tom Sutton, but that's an F, not a T. So I don't know. And it's really rolled, but it'll be fun reading nonetheless. And then I got a couple of British comics. And this will go nicely with a couple others that I've got, and I'll have to do an episode on those. And I plan on doing an episode, a whole episode on that Plastic Man miniseries sometime in the future when I get them all read. Here's The Eagle. And this is from October 1st, 1983, featuring Dan Dare on the cover. And Dan Dare is just a two-page chapter, and right in the, somewhere in the middle, there it is, in full color. And we have a lot of other One-Eyed Jack, a lot of other adventure stories. When I did episodes of British comics before, I had some of the annuals, which were all science fiction and adventure stuff. But I did showed some of the Beano and some of the other humor titles. So these are all science fiction, fantasy, and adventure, and and I'll enjoy reading those. And we'll do an episode on some of these in the future. Another one is The Wizard. This is from September 18th, 1976. That's a real old one. Blake's Blenheim. I don't know what that means, but it's 5p. And this one is 22p. More action adventure. This has got a little sports story in here. And adventure looks like could be World War II. I don't know. And it doesn't have a full color center spread, but it is actually two color with the black and white and the green, and that looks interesting. Record Breakers will add on the back bar, I think. And some interesting stuff. Oh, some American Frontier stuff. Then we have, I remember I got one or two of these, but I don't have this one. This is Archie Comics Super Special, magazine size. This is from, I think it was what was it? I saw it before. 2014. I was going to say 2012, but Love Spectacular, of course. You know, I love me some Archie. And this is neat. This size. And when they did this size, that's got them into on the magazine shelves and stuff. Comic Super Special, and this lovely cover illustration. The very retro, and I think this was a new drawing, but it looks very late 40s, early 50s ish style, and it is. See how that goes. I don't know if you can see it. It is a foil cover, so it's very shiny. And with some nice stories. I don't think anything was new. It has reprinting that love story, or maybe this is where it was originally featured. I don't know, of with Archie and Valerie from the Josie and the Pussycats. And it has quite a bit. It has some really nice looking stuff of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and then it has some of the Sabrina manga stuff, and then some Rex Lindsay Jughead. Okay, and that was all that I got at the Brass Armadillo. But about a week before, I had was out and about, and I stopped in at the Denver Book Mall, and they have one of their sellers has comics and graphic novels, and I picked up a couple of things. So all of these that I showed you here, I got for, before tax, it was about $20. And here I got these two actually graphic albums that I got for about $12 or so a piece. The Silver Age Supergirl Volume 2. That's a very cute one. And of course, this is Silver Age. As it says, Silver Age. A lot of nice artwork and goofy stories from the 60s featuring Supergirl. Supergirl's big brother. And the other thing that I picked up was, this fits right in with Halloween, is the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. Hoodoo, voodoo, brouhaha. And here's a kind of a wraparound cover. Look at that. Well, it's not really a wraparound, but here on the front, he's got the voodoo doll on Homer, and then there's baby Lisa as a voodoo doll getting Bart. And of course, I love, my favorite part of the Simpsons was always the Treehouse of Horror, and this has got a lot of fun. This is reprinting. I think this is the only thing that I've got in another volume, format, and this is really nice. This is doing a Lord of the Rings parody, Ring Around the Simpsons, and Dan Brereton. I've mentioned him many times before, and it's some beautiful artwork, really beautiful stuff you wouldn't expect for the Simpsons, but they did have a lot of good stuff. Because here's Hilary Barta again, who is doing Plastic Man, and doing this one for the Simpsons, and he does a lot of work for the Simpsons, Bongo Comics, and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Because I love the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, and also like there's the superhero stuff that they do. So that is what I've got to share with you this time, and some of these you will definitely be seeing again if you stick around. So I want to thank you all for joining me. So please like, share, subscribe, do leave your comments down before, and was there anything here that you want to see a more in-depth episode on, which I might be doing anyway, let me know in the comments below. And remember, comics are art.